Okay, sorry, I hit record. The video has started. Okay, so we're going to get started here. Thank you so much for coming out. And my husband's not here to be my tech person, so you'll see me running back and forth. Good evening. Welcome to session 2 of my SibSteps workshop. I'm once again so happy all of you could make it tonight. I feel blessed by your presence because you're giving me the opportunity to not only tell me more about yourself, to not tell about myself, but to learn about you as well. I see some of you have brought family members, significant others, and friends. Thank you so much for coming out and taking this time for yourself, because this really is a special moment and a special night for you. You deserve it. Thank you also to the ARC Northern Chesapeake region, especially Jamie Stoner in the back, for making this conference room available, contacting guests, coordinating all 5 nights, and helping set everything up tonight. My button's not working.
Is it on?
Oh yeah.
So we'll switch on the side.
Oh, on the side. Just, okay. Okay. Just to recap, SibSteps is a 5-part workshop series for adults of individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities and or mental illness. I'm doing this for my master's community capstone project for my major in nursing education at Towson University. I'm hoping that with success, I will graduate this coming December 2016. By the turnout tonight, I think I'm doing quite well. And I know attendance will continue to increase because there's a dire need for attention and support for siblings, parents, grandparents, and extended family of those with disabilities and mental illness. My goals for this workshop is to help you identify local organizations that can assist you with sibling support and future planning. Just a side note, one of the most useful things I found as of recently is SibNet, which is on Facebook. So if you just type in SibNet, it's a whole group on Facebook linking, and you can communicate with other siblings, and it's great, and I love talking to people all over the nation. I want you also from this program to be able to locate online resources for support and future planning. I hope that by the end of the series you'll be able to recognize positive communication when meeting and speaking with your family members. And I hope that by participating in these interactive activities and discussions with your peers at SibSteps, you will feel more like you have increased your knowledge base, your confidence, and overall you will feel more supported regarding your sibling in this area of your life. 2 weeks ago, we met for our first session. My mom, Kathy Cooper, presented on what it has been like to be a parent for my sister Melanie, who has intellectual and developmental disabilities, autism, and a severe and debilitating form of epilepsy called Lennox-Gastaut. Kathy discussed with us the trials of balancing her time with the other children, me, my 2 brothers, her daughter-in-law, future daughter-in-law, son-in-law, and grandchildren, the guilt she has experienced spending maybe too much time with Melanie, and the huge amount of coordinating she and my dad must do to make Melanie's life work. She discussed the heartache of missing out on many important life events because of Melanie, and the drama that can come with being a full-time caregiver. Kathy is actually going to hit on a few more key points tonight, some things she feels that she missed and really wants to share with you. A couple of things I want to highlight that my mom spoke about is making a good life for oneself while trying to create the best life possible for our child or our sibling with the disability. She mentioned that while trying to make an A life for Melanie, the rest of our family at times has been having a D life. And why can't we all just settle for having a B life together, rather than sacrificing all of our energy and everything we have for the greater good of Melanie or our sibling? This is a tough point to make. It's tough to even admit, but it needs to be addressed in all of our lives. What about us? What can we do to maintain a high quality of life for ourselves? Some of you here tonight might not only be sacrificing time for your sibling, but also for your own children, aging parents, or other siblings who can't quite get themselves together, or spouses, or in-laws, or nieces, or nephews, or cousins. The list goes on. The point is that everyone here is a part of a sandwich generation, and we actually have a third piece of this sandwich. Not only are we taking care of our children or thinking about our future children, in my case, and possibly caring for our parents or thinking about how we will care for them in the future, the third piece of our sandwich is our sibling. So this is not a simple turkey and lettuce sandwich on white bread. We're sort of a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich generation. Or for you vegetarians, an ALT, avocado, lettuce, and tomato. We're the ones who find ourselves helping everyone else out. And this role is not new for us. We have done all of this multitasking since we were little kids. We've been wearing our big girl pants and our big boy pants since as far back as we can remember. We helped mom and dad out with our sibling when we were still small kids, maybe even in our diapers. Over the years, we have helped to bridge communication gaps in our family, helped to stop fights, helped sort out misunderstandings. And basically, we have just tried to keep the peace and make everyone else happy. But where does our joy fit in throughout all of this? Amidst your triple-decker sandwich, many of you are grieving divorces, death, serious family illnesses like dementia, cancer, heart disease, diabetes, immobility, unexpected surgery. Some of you are trying to make difficult relationships with your other siblings just function. All of you are no doubt working, maybe multiple jobs, maybe you're in school, maybe you serve in a community organization, or you're involved at your church. You are all brothers and sisters, moms and dads, uncles and aunts, daughters and sons, girlfriends or boyfriends, fiance or fiancé. Basically, you wear so many hats. You have so many expectations for yourself, and so much pressure from the outside, but also from within. You are all servants, and your heart is always giving so much to others. Your schedule is full, your hands are moving constantly, your thoughts stacking and racing, your laundry is piling up. I've got a ton at home right now. Your inbox is full, your dishes are getting crusty, the gas in the car is getting low, and now tax season is upon us. Enough already. We are spent. Tonight, we're going to learn about caring for ourselves, because that's exactly what we need. In order to give the best care to our sibling or our child, we need to first be the healthiest version of ourselves that we can be. This starts with our minds. Mental health and stability is a huge focus of mine because without my mind, I'm not pleasant, I'm reeling, I am nasty, and basically I am useless to anyone else. I actually see Dr. Bond, I like to call her June, as my own life coach. I also see a work counselor and a psychiatrist. I like to call it my trifecta of sanity. And my husband and my family would testify to how necessary each person in my life has been, especially June. I want to be vulnerable and open with all of you and let you know that it's okay to seek out help when supporting your own mind and your body. Tonight, it's time to refocus on yourself, your needs, your desires, and how this will all fit into becoming a sibling, the very best sibling. First, before we proceed, let's hear a few tidbits from my mom, Kathy Keeper.